Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to a brand new YouTube video here today. And we are racing here in PSGL F12, and yeah, it's the first race of the season, sorry, at Spain, in Catalonia. Can't wait to get started, but anyway, we are going for our first hot lap, and you can see there we get a bit of oversteer on the exit, and we need to set a very good lap here to get pole. We're currently P4, which is a banker lap, so we need to gain much more time as head through turns 1 and 2 then at the chicane. And now the exit, the long right hander of turn 3, we try and ride the curb more as much as we can so we can get the best exit possible. And now heading into turn 4, we need to get extra speed there. We need to use a bit of more of a shortcut line, but we don't. We use the wide line instead. You can see here we're about 2/10 up here on our lap. And now through turn 5, the exit of turn 5, and now the chicane of turns 6 and 7. There's yellow flags running around in the first and the middle sector. Now through turn 8, I call it a flat out corner to the DRS, and then the straight into turns 9 and 10. New reinvented corner for F122. It's like a nice little hairpin. Now we've got purple in the middle sector, so this is a good chance here for pole position. But now you can see here there's upcoming traffic. Now the McLaren gets out of the way for us, but the Alpine, he's staying in front of us, which is not good, so it's going to cause us some dirty air. But we're currently 4/10 up here. This is our proper first hot lap. Where is it going to put us? It's going to put us P2 as it stands, 3/10 behind the McLaren, but we ended up starting P2 anyway, so we're on the front row for the first time this season. But you can see we're lowering in the fuel. We're going for a medium hard strategy here in Spain, and we're going to start. So there's no formation lap here in PSGL. Obviously, there's still a formation glitch going on. Formation lap glitch, sorry, going on in F122 still, as a lot of you will still know in online if you do league race. But anyway, we are heading now to 5 red lights here in Spain, and we are away, and we get a fantastic start here on the McLaren. He's seen the lights pretty late here as we now we're heading into turn 1. We're P1 before the corner anyway, and we're ahead of both McLarens that we were sandwiched in between coming into this race. And that is the start of the century. That is the start we would have needed. The reaction time of it as well between me and the McLaren, it was such a big difference. But now we head on to lap 4 out of 33, and the guy behind us gets the fastest lap of the race. And now we head into turn 1. Is he going to give us the run for our money? No, yes, he is actually a little bit. But we defend a bit more than we would like to. Well, obviously we're going to defend for our all might here to stay in P1. But you can see he's trying to fight us back. We're now actually side by side into turn 4, and you can see we're trying to defend as hard as we can. And the McLaren tucks in behind, and we stay P1. About luckily, I'd say, because we went wide through turns 1 and 2, which caused us to lose a bit of time. So that's not what we need. There's a lesson learned for us coming into this race. If you go wide, you're going to lose time. That is it. But yeah, we have our first safety car within 4 laps. It's not it's not a shock because it's the lowest 4 tiers. Well, it's the lowest tier in PSGL. It's good competition in here. But we are now at the safety car restart on lap 6, and we're just trying to catch the McLaren out behind us, and we catch him out pretty well. He gets a snap of oversteer on the exit of the corner, trying to get away as well as we can. And green flags are running, and you can see there we're 1 second clear of the McLarens. It's basically the McLarens versus me here today, but it's, we've got no teammate to help us. The McLarens are helping one another, trying to catch up to me, but we're ahead now into lap 10. We've got 23 laps to go, as now, as Lalium tries to go round the outside here. We make a little bit of contact, but yeah, he makes more contact with us, but we're trying to stay ahead as much as we can, try and lift off the throttle so we don't spin on the exit of turn 3, and we're going to have to tuck him behind because there's just no way we're sending it on the inside there. That is so dangerous if we do so, and we're gonna end up not finishing this race. So we've got to keep it calm and collective, just to make sure we stay in contention of the race win here tonight. But we're gonna need some good exits, and the McLaren to have some poor exits if we want to get ahead. But now we're coming through this second and final DRS straight. We are going to try and get ahead, but if we're going to try and get ahead, we're going to have to hope he makes a mistake in the final sector as we go side by side running through turn 9, and I think we are just ahead. Yes, we are running through into turn 10. We are just about ahead here of the McLaren, but he is going to get the DRS, but we just got to hope that he makes a mistake. Yes, he does. Wow. You can see in the background he's made contact with his teammate there. I was surprised actually, because they didn't get front wing damage during the race. Well, they didn't get front wing damage during that incident, but they've now lost more time to us, but they keep gaining back on us. But it's a different McLaren this time. It's Clapboard Trakes. Here we go then, into turn 1. We're going to defend as well as we did, and we don't make as much contact as we did with Aslalium, but we're going to try and go side by side. We make contact. I'm pushed onto the grass, and you can see there we're going to get lost one more position, and now the McLarens are 1 and 2 here in this race. That is going to cost us a race win here today in PSGL. Not what we wanted, to be exact. That is the last thing we would have wanted. And you can see there we're trying to push as hard as we can to make sure we stay ahead. But anyway, lap 15 out of 33, it is the box lap. So we're going to hope that the McLaren makes an awful pit stop of himself. But you can see the McLarens are holding each other, one of each other holding up. But anyway, we head into the pits. We follow the pit limit. We follow the speed limit in the pit lane if it enter lap 16 then. The McLaren, he's going to get a good pit stop. We're also going to get a good pit stop, but unfortunately he's going to stay ahead of us, and we're going to come out P9 behind the Red Bull. So not what we really wanted.
I mean, they're still both in the top 10.
But yeah, he's ahead of the McLaren as well, which is also what we wanted, but also not what we wanted. So, and you can see there he's already spun on the exit of turn 2 on the entry to turn 3. So yeah, I don't think he's having too good of a sprint, to be honest. Bergan ahead of us, he's got a 5-second time penalty to his name, but I think he's getting it taken off. And yeah, we've got another safety car. It's one of the tier coordinators in the Williams that are out now of this race. And yeah, we're going to get another safety car here in PSGL F12. Round 1 here in Spain. It's our second safety car of the race, but I am going to spoil it. It is our final safety car of the race. So yeah, we now enter lap 17, and look,
that has screwed me.
You can hear
that has screwed me.
Yeah, you can hear us. Well, you can hear myself there. Not very happy.
That idiot of a McLaren man pushing me off the road and all sorts, causing me to go on the grass.
I wouldn't say it's the McLaren's fault, but that was just me getting a bit angry there. And now we are at the safety car restart, and we are behind the Alpine, which is the last thing that we really wanted. That safety car has cost us so much time, but you can see here they're not doing what I did. They're going to do it toward the line. You can see with full traction you can go as early as you want, because they're not going to get the power down as early. And we are underway. Clapboard Trakes still leading this race. And yeah, it's unfortunate for us because we got pushed off by him. I mean, you guys in the comments decide, was it a racing incident? And you can see the McLaren spin, well, get half spun, and I'll get a snap of oversteer here on the Alfa Romeo, so we would have lost a bit of time. But Aslalium is now behind us. That is what we need. And we're back into the podium places, so that is also what we need. As we're now trying to go side by side here with the McLarens, we head into turn 1. This is a place for P2, and we now head side by side. We make a little bit of contact there. You can see a fish tailed a little bit heading into turn 1, forgetting to steer. Good defending though by the Alpine. Neon getting the fastest lap as well. And you can see now we're pushing to our limit, and you can see And we're going to hit the curb. That is the last thing we want. Get snap of oversteering out into the gravel. And you can see the Alfa Romeo brake checks us mid-corner.
Why are you braking? Why? 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 Why are you braking mid-corner? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
You can see there as well, I wasn't too happy. But now the McLaren is now right on our arse. So it's going to become much of a difficult task for us as he now heads on the inside. We go a little bit wide and the McLaren is ahead of us because the front wing damage is not helping us at this moment. We can't box, it's too late. We want to get points in this race. We don't want to suffer with absolutely nothing. So we've got to stay out as we now enter the final lap. We defended the AlphaTauri pretty well, but between then and now nothing really happened. So yeah, we didn't really defend the AlphaTauri. But now, fair play to Trakes. He's won the race. But annoyingly enough, we came home in P5.
For words. Completely.
As I was saying there, we are lost for words. So I was pretty annoyed at that point because we indeed did lose a race win here tonight. We lost more and more points as well, which is so annoying. You know, it is what it is, unfortunately. P5, it's better than nothing. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed this PSGL video here in F12. But now it's my time to say goodbye after this one. I hope you have enjoyed this race. Did you think it was a racing incident or not? Make sure you like, subscribe if you're new and turn on notification bell so you don't miss a video. I'll see you lot later. Goodbye.